Okay, hi everyone. How are you today? I hope you're all good. It's 3 o'clock in the morning here in Seoul, Korea. Oh, hi, Bertha. Hi, good to see you. Okay, welcome everyone to Global eFuture Day. And this is our 16th session. Wow. We have 20 sessions altogether, and this is the 16th session. So welcome everyone. Hello from Mexico. Okay, that's good. Good to see you. And let's get started. Okay. So this session is the communicative approach to teaching grammar to young learners. Okay, so that's the topic of this session. And my name is Sue, and you've been to my webinars and trainings before, some of you, and welcome everyone. We'll have lots of fun today because I have some games and activities. Okay? So I'll ask you a question, right, before we start this session. So question, is it important to teach grammar to young learners? Is it important? Do you think it's important? Please type yes or no in the chat box. Is it important to teach grammar to young children, young learners? Kindergarten, elementary, primary level students? Yes, I see one yes. Anyone no? Okay, we've got one yes. Okay, let's find out. I think yes. I think it's important to teach grammar to young learners. However, your approach to teaching grammar should match how children learn languages. Okay, so this is important. Teaching grammar is important, but this is also important. Your approach to teaching grammar should match how children learn languages. Okay? Question 2. How do children learn a foreign language? Okay. Do you speak a foreign language or languages? Anyone? What's your language? Can you share your native language and the languages that you can speak? Any foreign languages? Could you type that in the chat box? I see some people from Mexico, so you speak Spanish. Do you speak any other languages? And I see someone from Greece. Hello again, Hara. You probably speak Greek. Any other languages? Yes, Bertha. Teaching grammar is important, but it's more important to practice it. Yes, I agree with you completely. Okay, Cambodia. You probably speak Cambodian. Do you speak any other languages? No? Okay. Khmer, yes. Okay. So how do children learn a foreign language? Me, I speak Korean and I can speak a little bit of Chinese and Japanese, and I try to learn Spanish, and it's progressing very slowly, but I'm trying with Duolingo, and it's going okay, I think. Anyway, how do children learn a foreign language? They learn through fun and interactive activities. Yes, Bertha. So children see the foreign language from the inside and try to find meaning in how the language is used in action, in interaction, and with intention, rather than from the outside as a system and form. Okay, so children see the foreign language from the inside and they try to find the meaning. So if I draw a diagram based on that, it probably looks like this. Okay, so from the inside. Okay, They try to find meaning in how the language is used. Okay, but we try to teach them from the outside. We try to teach the system. We try to teach the form. However, they try to find the meaning in how the language is used. Right? They look at the language from the inside. Okay, so question number 3. What do we need to do when we teach grammar? What do we need to do? We need to provide lots of meaningful practice, recycling, and guidance in attending to language form. Okay, so the important things are highlighted. Lots of meaningful practice, recycling, and guidance. Okay, that's what we need to provide. So here, recycling, lots of meaningful practice, and guidance. Now let's look at the communicative approach. We looked at how children learn a language. Okay, so what's the communicative approach? Learning a language successfully comes through having to communicate real meaning. Communicate real meaning. Young learners learn to communicate real meaning by playing communicative games in a situation or context with a communicative purpose. Okay, so these 3 things are important, right, when we teach young learners. By playing communicative games in a situation or context with a communicative purpose. So how do we make it communicative? How do we do it? And there are 4 things we have to remember, right, throughout this session. Number 1, make it meaningful. Number 2, make it interactive. Number 3, make it fun. And number 4, link and recycle. Okay, so these 4 things are very important. Okay, let's read this together, everyone. Number 1, make it meaningful. Number 2, make it interactive. Number 3, make it fun. And number 4, link and recycle. Okay, so please remember these 4 things throughout the session. Okay? So let's start with number 1, make it meaningful. Okay, how do you make it meaningful? How do you do it? You provide context and connect to real life and personalize. Then it becomes meaningful. Okay, so you can use actions, pictures, flashcards, or real objects. Okay, if I say a sentence like this, I have an egg. So what? Right? There's no context. I have an egg. So what? However, if I provide some context, then you can understand, right? So let's play this game. It's called In the Bag. Right? I have a bag here. Okay? And oh, look what I have. I have an egg. Now it makes sense, right? There's context. I have an egg. Yeah? What else do I have? I have a banana. I have a banana. Okay. And what else? I have many things in my bag. Look what I have. I have watermelons. Okay. So, providing context will help students understand, right? And it becomes meaningful. This is true, right? It's a true sentence. I have a banana. I have an egg. Okay? And you can use flashcards if you cannot use the real objects. I have watermelons. Okay, what else do I have? Oh, look, I have a frog in my bag. Okay. Now let's go back to my slide. So make it meaningful by using real objects, by providing context, and connect to real life, right? Real life. This is my bag. It's real. And I have a real egg. Okay? If I try to explain have and has this way, it's just too difficult for our students, especially young learners. Have is the root verb and is generally used alongside the pronouns I, you, we, and they, and plural nouns. In general, have is a present tense word. Has is used alongside the pronouns he, she, it, and singular nouns. In general, has is a present tense word. Do you think your students can understand this? If you explain have and has like this, can they understand? No, I don't think so, right? Even it's difficult for me, right? Look at all these big words, plural nouns, present tense, right? No, it's just too difficult if you explain like this. Okay, so rather than explaining the grammar rules and grammar structure, you have your students notice the difference. Okay, so if you're teaching have and has, you can present a chart like this, a simple chart, and let students look at the chart and have them find the difference. Okay, here have, and here has. Oh, I see something different. What's going on? Have, what do you use have with? I, we, you, they. How about has? She, he, it. Okay, so students can notice the difference and then you can develop from there. Okay, so noticing is very important rather than explaining the grammar rules to young learners. We often use worksheets like this, or there are some activities like that in grammar books. Okay, so using have and has. So you have to fill in the blanks using have or has. Okay, and you ask your students to do this. I have two pencils. They have a test today. Mom has a new dress. Okay, so students will do something like this after learning about have and has. Okay, so we need to do this kind of activities, right? Because students will learn the forms, right? And they can notice the differences and they can use different verbs, right? Depending on the subject. So this kind of activities may be necessary. However, if you do this all the time, then it's not interesting, right? It's too mechanical. It's not interesting and it's not so meaningful. Okay, I have two pencils, but I only have one pencil, right? It's not real. It's not meaningful to me, right? So how can we make this meaningful? Okay, provide the context. Okay, so let's look at the picture and talk about the picture. What do you see in the picture? There are some children there, right? What else do you see? You can answer the questions in the chat box, right? What else do you see in the picture? You can see some food, right? Yeah, bananas, melons, apples, right? Children here. What else? There's some ants. Do you see the ants? Yeah, children, camera. Okay, very good. Children, yes. Okay, good. And look at these two girls, right? They have some hot dogs. What do they say? We have hot dogs. Okay, and look at this girl. What does she have? I have sandwiches. Okay, so because there is context, we can understand and it's meaningful, right? These sentences are meaningful. Monkey, yeah, there's a monkey. And what does the monkey have? The monkey has a plate. Yeah, very good. Okay, good. So providing the context, right? Then it will become meaningful. Yes, the monkey has a plate. Okay, very good. So providing pictures, right? Images. The boy has bananas. Very good. I have one banana too, remember? And I have an egg, right? And I had two watermelons too, right? Okay, very good. Now let's look at this one. What do you have? Circle and write have or don't have, right? So this is personalization. You talk about yourself. Okay. Number one, I have boots if you have the hiking boots, right? If you don't have them, you say, I don't have boots. Okay. So this is a personalization activity. So you talk about yourself. Okay. So this is meaningful because you are talking about yourself. Okay. I have boots. I don't have a sleeping bag, but I have a backpack and I have a hat and I have a tent. Okay. And I'm going camping. I need to buy a sleeping bag. Okay. Meaningful sentences and it's personalization. Okay. So let's go back to the first point. Make it meaningful. How? Provide context and connect to real life and personalize. Okay? So make it meaningful. Let's go to number two. The second one. Make it interactive. Make it interactive. How? Do communicative activities. Do pair work and group work. So you can do interview, class survey, quiz, games, all these things. But when you do the pair work and group work, you always model the language, you model the activity, you show them what your students need to do. Okay? So that's very important. So let's play some games, right? This is my favorite game. Some of you probably know, right? This game is called Slowly Revealing, right? It's very fun. So I reveal the picture slowly. Okay, so what is it? What do you see here? Can you type the answers in the chat box? What do you think this is? What do you see? You can see something here, right? Behind the question mark. What do you see here? Do you see something? Yeah, can you guess what this is? No? A tail? Maybe. Tail. Okay, anything else? Okay, let's see more. Do you want to see more? Okay, let's see more. Now, what are these? Tails? A bug? Yeah, you're on the right track. Ant. Butterfly. Okay, now do you want to see more? Spider. Maybe. Okay, let's find out. Hey, what's this? Yes, it's an ant. Somebody said ant, right? Yeah, it's an ant. Very good. Look, it's an ant. Okay. The ant has six legs. Have or has? Has, right? The ant. There's only one ant. So the ant has six legs. The ant had six legs. Let's count together. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yes, the ant has six legs. Yes. So you check yes. Okay. So this is to see if the sentence is true or not. Okay. Yes, it's a correct sentence. So yes, the ant has six legs. Okay. Now let's look at this. Now, what are they? Okay. I have something else behind the question mark. What are they? Come on, have a guess. Okay, type the answers. What do you think they are? So they, okay, it's not what is it? What are they? So you can guess that there's more than one. Okay, so what are they? Do you see something here? What do you think this is? Come on, type the answers. Rocks, maybe. Any other guesses? Potatoes, maybe. Hats. Okay, let's find out. What are they? Can you guess? Yeah, elephants' ears. Okay, very good. So what are they? They are elephants. Okay, two elephants. They are elephants, right? Mommy and the baby. Okay, now let's look at number two sentence. Elephants. Okay, so because we have two, right? Elephants. Have, has, small ears. Have or has? Have, right? Because there are two elephants. Elephants have small ears. Look at the ears. Are they small? No, they're very big, right? Big ears. Elephants have big ears and they have long nose, right? Okay, so yes or no? Elephants have small ears. No. Okay, very good. Okay, good. So what are we doing here? We are not only doing have or has, but we are looking at the meaning of the sentence, right? This is meaningful. Yeah? Okay. So this activity is quite different from the activities we saw earlier. Remember this, I'll show you. Remember this activity? Here, this one. It's quite different. This one, we just fill in the blanks with have or has. Okay? Some students, they don't even read the full sentence. What they do is they just look at I and then write have. They have. Mom has. We have. I don't have. Some students will do that, right? Without reading the whole sentence, right? So it becomes very mechanical and it's not interesting, right? But if you do it this way, sorry, I'll go back to this activity. If you do it this way, you have to read the whole sentence because you have to decide whether this is the correct sentence or not, right? By checking yes or no. So this is going one step further. This makes the activity meaningful, right? And we can also practice the form, right? We are looking at have and has, but we are focusing on meaning. And we can do personalization as well, right? So personalize these two sentences. Number 7, I have, has a great smile. So this is about yourself, right? Do you have a great smile? Yes? No? We have a good class. Yes or no? Are we having a good class now? Yes or no? Yes? Okay, very good. Okay, I have a great smile, right? I want some answers for that sentence. Do you think you have a great smile? Yes? Do you have a great smile? Yes? No? Maybe? Maybe? I think you do, right? Do I have a great smile? Yes? No? Okay, so this is personalization, right? And we are focusing on the meaning. So this is meaningful, right? Okay, very good. Are you enjoying these games and activities? Yes? Oh, sorry. Okay, now look at this. We have another activity here. So look at number 1. Okay, which animal do you see? The spider, right? So here students are talking about their pets. Okay, so this boy has a spider, a pet spider. Would you like to have a pet spider? For me, maybe not, right? I don't know. Some people like spiders, right? Some people have ants as pets, right? So look at the sentence. You have a spider. Your spider is big. So here we are linking, right? We are not only doing have or has, but also we are doing your, my, his, possessive, right? So we are linking these two grammar targets. You have a spider, your spider is big. Okay, look at number 2. It's a fish, right? So she has a fish. So she will say, I have a fish. My fish is orange and white. Okay. Do you have a pet? If you do, please tell us about your pet in the chat box. Do you have a pet? A dog, maybe? A cat? A fish? Spider? Anyone? I have a cat. Okay, look at my cat here. This is my cat, okay? And his name is Cody. So I have a cat. My cat is black and white. Okay, so Adriana, you have a dog, right? Tell us about your dog. What color is it? Adriana, what color is your dog? My dog is black. Okay, very good. Anyone else? No? Oh, okay, and it's a puppy. Okay, very good. Okay, so you talk about your pets and you can do an interview, right? You can ask people, do you have a pet? Tell us about your pet. And then you can do a presentation. You can show a picture of your pet and then do a presentation. It's very simple, but you can still do a presentation, right? I have a cat. My cat is black and white, and his name is Gori. Okay, you can do a presentation like that. So after doing this activity, there you go. How about you? What do you have? What is it like? Okay, so this is a very good communicative activity, right? It's very interactive. Yeah. And it's meaningful because you are talking about your own pet. Okay. Now let's move on to the next activity. This one is look at the pictures, play a guessing game, right? This is a guessing game. Now let's look at the pictures first. Look at Sandy. Okay, what's she doing? She's playing the piano. Amy, she's dancing. Kate, she's painting a picture. Okay, so we have Sandy, Amy, and Kate. Okay, and we play a guessing game. We have to guess who we are talking about. So who is she? Take a guess. Can she paint? No, she can't. Can she play the piano? Yes, she can. Is she Sandy? Yes, she is. Okay, so you can play a guessing game like that. Okay, so there are 3 people here and you have to guess who that person is. Okay, so this is very interactive because you are asking questions and you're answering the questions. Okay? And also guessing games make you think, right? You have to think about it. You have to guess, and you have to listen to the sentences. Okay, so guessing games are always very fun and very good, right? Very educational. Okay, now let's look at this one. What are they? Take a guess. Okay, now let's look at the pictures first. We have birds, turtles, and horses. Okay, so take a guess. Can they fly? No, they can't. Can they run? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Are they horses? Yes, they are. Okay. So this is good when we actually interact with each other. But now, because we are doing this webinar and I'm the only one who's talking, it's not, it's not fun. But if we do this as an interactive activity, then it's very fun, right? So try this with your students, right? Your students will like it. Now let's look at this one. Look and practice. Say the pronoun and play. Okay, so we are practicing pronouns. And this is like a board game, right? You start the game here and you go around and finish here. Okay, and we have some dice. So you roll the dice. If you get 1, 3, or 5, you move one space. If you get 2, 4, 6, then you move two spaces. Okay? Understand the game? Okay. And pronouns, we use I, we, you, she, he, it, they. So these are the target grammar. Okay. So we start from here. Roll the dice. If I get 6, how many spaces can I go? 2 spaces, right? So we go 1, 2, and we get here, right? And this girl is saying something, right? What do you think she's saying? I, right? She'll say I. If we get to the next one, right? Bananas. Which pronoun for bananas? For bananas, they. Okay, very good. Yes. How about this one? Two boys, right? Is it I? No, there are two, right? Is it they? No, because they are saying the pronoun, right? So it will be we. Okay, very good. Okay, so while playing this game, students will practice the pronouns. Okay, and because they are playing game, it's very interactive. You have to roll the dice, you take turns, and you say the sentences, right? Very interactive. Okay, so we finished number 2. What was number 2? Can you remember? What was number 2? Remember 4 things that we have to remember? The first one was, yeah, communicative. Let's go back and check because this is the most important thing that we have to learn today, right? I should have made a slide for this. Yeah, here. We want to make things communicative, right? So how do we do it? Number 1, make it meaningful. And number 2, make it interactive. Number 3, make it fun. And number 4, link and recycle, right? This is what we are doing now, okay? We want to make the activities communicative by making them meaningful, interactive, and fun. And we'll do link and recycle, okay? And these things are all interrelated, right? By playing games, we can make things meaningful and interactive and fun. Okay, these are all connected. Okay? Sorry, I should have made that slide for each section. But anyway, number 3, make it fun. But we are already having a lot of fun, right? No? I'm having a lot of fun already, right? And we'll make it more fun by playing more games and by doing more fun activities. So games are great for engagement and motivation. This is one of my favorite activities. Okay, choose, draw, and write. So here we are practicing in, on, under, the prepositions. Okay, and let's look at the pictures. We have a cat, a girl, ants. We have ants again. A boy, snake, and frogs. Remember, I have a frog in my bag, right? Remember the frog? Yeah? Okay, and let's look at these pictures. We have a tent, tree, house, bag, a sock, and an igloo. Okay, now what you need to do is you have to choose one picture from number 1 to number 6. You have to choose one from here. And you can choose one from here, in, on, under. You can choose one. And choose one picture from A to F. So you need to choose 3. Okay, understand? One from here, one from here, and one from here. Okay? Then we will do this. Okay, so this is an example. Number one, in and the alphabet E. So number one is a cat. In and alphabet E is a sock. Okay, so that's why I draw this picture. Look at the cat. It's in the sock. So we make a sentence. So we draw the picture and we write the sentence. Okay, so I'll give you 1 minute to do this, right? You can actually draw the picture and write the sentences if you have a pen and a piece of paper. If you don't have anything, you can just type your sentence in the chat box. Okay, so choose 3 things, right? And then make a sentence. The cat is in the sock, or the boy is in the house, or something like that, right? Please make a sentence. Okay, so we have 5 in A. Yeti, can you make a sentence? 5 in A. Look at the snake. It's in the tent. Perfect. Look at the snake. It's in the tent. Look at the ants. They're on the tree. Okay. Any other sentences? Okay, very good. You can make a funny sentence like, look at the ants. They're in the sock. Okay, or look at the snake. It's in the bag. Okay, remember my bag? I have a frog, right? And I have something else in my bag as well. I should show you the other things in my bag. Anyway, so be creative and have fun, right? So this is a very good activity because, you can encourage students to be creative. They are not only making the sentences, but they are drawing the pictures and, they are making sentences based on the grammar targets and they're being creative, right? Very good activity. If you teach young learners, why don't you try this game with your young learners and have them draw the pictures and write the sentences and send them to us. We love to see your students' pictures and the sentences. You can email them to us. Here's the email address, inquiry@eltkorea.com, right? Show us the pictures that your students drew, right? Please. Yeah, I would love to see the snake. I mean, look at the snake. It's in the sock. Yeah, very good. Okay, good, good. So yeah, if you want to try this, try with your students and then send us the pictures and the sentences, right? We'd love to see them. Now let's try this. Find and circle 6 questions. Okay, we've got one already. How are you? Okay, I'll give you 20 seconds, right? Find 6 questions. Okay, I'm getting some sentences. How are you? Okay, very good. How old are you? Do we have that? How old are you? Do we have that? Yes, how old are you? Very good. How old are you? Any other sentences? What color is it? Yes, what color is it? Very good. Anything else? How old is he? Very good. Down here, how old is he? Yeah. How is he? Yeah, very good. How is he? Good. One more. I think we have one more sentence. What color are they? Yes, what color are they? Very good. Yeah, we have all 6 sentences, right? So doing something like this is always fun, right? Crossword puzzles or, making sentences like this. Okay, it's always fun. Now let's look at this activity. Spin and say, look and write. Okay, so you can put a pencil in the middle and you can spin the pencil. Okay, and it will point to one of these pictures. And then you have to make a sentence, right? Look at the picture and then make a sentence and write. Okay, so let's look at this. So now it's pointing to number one. Okay, and this is a boy or a man wearing glasses. So let's look at number one sentence. His glasses are square. And you can use the words from here. There's a word box. His glasses are square. Okay, now it's your turn. Okay, so you spin and say the sentence. Okay, so spin the pencil, and if it points to, let's say, number five, okay, what sentence do you make? Number five. Is it his? No, her, right? Her head is, and choose one from here. Her head is big, small, long, short, round, square, blue, brown. Which one do you want to choose? Brown, maybe? Okay, very good. Her head is brown. Very good. Okay, so again, this is very interactive and it's communicative, right? You're making sentences and you're playing this game together. Okay, and you're spinning the wheel, you're taking turns, right? And you're having fun. You can even give points, right? If this points to this picture, you get 1 point because it's number one. If it points to this girl, then you get 5 points, right? So by giving points, you can make it more interesting or more fun. Now let's look at this, right? This is my favorite, right? Do you like this picture? This is a review activity, right? And it's included in the book. This is from my first grammar. Okay, so look at the picture, right? A lot of things are going on in the picture. So you have to look at the picture and then find the picture. Okay, I always use this as an example when I do a webinar. So let's change it to this one, right? Today we're looking at this. Again, a lot of things are happening right, in the picture, right? It's all about present progressive. So she is watching TV, he is dancing, and they are eating. Okay, a lot of things are going on, right? So let's find, she's watching TV. Can you find the picture? She's watching TV. Yeah, did you find it? She's watching TV? No? Children are very quick, right? They look at the picture and they'll find it. No, I'll give you the answer, right? If you cannot find it, it's here. This one, she's watching TV here, and she's crying as well, right? She's watching TV and she's crying. Maybe she's watching a Korean drama or something, right? Yeah. Oh, some of you found it. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Some of you found the picture. So you read the sentence and find the picture, or you look at the picture and make a sentence. Okay, you can do both ways, and you can ask and answer, right? So it's very interactive, communicative, and it's fun, right? And it's meaningful, and the context is there, right? And this is a different one, right? So there's one activity like this in each book. Link and recycle, right? So review old targets, expand and link with new targets, help students recycle, reuse, and remember. Use spiral syllabus. Okay. I used the same slide for the presentation that I did earlier today. Or was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday, right? Because link and recycle is very, very important, right? So especially for grammar, because we want to remember the grammar rules and we want to use them, right? So following spiral syllabus, it's easier for students to remember because when you do unit one, right? The target is nouns. But unit 2, the new target is pronouns, but we also practice nouns here, right? We review, recycle, and we link with pronouns and nouns. Okay, and when you go to unit 3, the new target is adjectives, but we also do nouns and pronouns, right? We recycle, we review, and we link. Okay. So recycling and repetition is important for students to remember, right? They need to have repeated exposure and practice with language items. So spaced retrieval is very important. So link, review, and recycle. It's one of the most important elements in curriculum design. That's what I talked about in the previous session, curriculum design. But it's also important for communicative approach. Okay, so in our book, we follow spiral syllabus. So we always have link and review activities like this. So if you look at this, we here on this page, we are linking, recycling, and reviewing lesson 14, lesson 15, lesson 16, and lesson 17. Okay, everything is linked and practiced here. Okay, so this is a chart for teachers. Right? Number 1 question is from lesson 12. Number 2 is from lesson 13. Number 3 is from lesson 17. Okay. Some teachers use worksheets like this, right? They just search online, right? From Google, they download the worksheets and use. I mean, it's okay, right? Because you can practice the forms by doing these kind of activities. However, there are some questions to ask if you do this. Does it follow logical sequence? Can you do link and recycle? Is it meaningful? Is it interactive? Is it fun? How can you adapt so that it becomes more fun, becomes a fun activity, right? What can you do to make it more meaningful? How can you link and recycle? So when you do worksheets like this, please think about these questions, right? Make it communicative. Remember 4 things. Make it meaningful, make it interactive, make it fun, link and recycle, right? So please remember these 4 things for communicative approach. And the examples I used today, they're all from my first grammar and my next grammar series. Okay, you can use this book from grade 1 to grade 6 for young learners. And this is spiral syllabus based on Cambridge YLE curriculum. Okay, you can use this series with any of the course books. If you are not using our course books, it's okay. You can still use this grammar series because we follow Cambridge YLE levels. Okay, you can match them with any of the course books if the course books are based on Cambridge YLE. Okay, any questions? If you have any questions, you can email it to us. I don't think we have time for the questions right now, but please email the questions. And let's do a quick poll. Okay, please do this for us. Okay, your feedback is greatly appreciated. So please do the poll. And while you are doing this, I'll show you the partner list. Okay, if you want to contact our local partners, here's the list. Okay. And if you want to get the certificate, you can scan the QR code. Okay. Or you can go to the link. Okay. The link is provided in the chat. Okay. So when you can get the certificate. So that's all from me today. Thank you very much for joining me today, and see you again, right? Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.